Welcome to youngchristiantv.com. My name is Fred Widener and I'll be your host for today. Youngchristiantv.com is all about stories of faith, life, and inspiration. Before we go further, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the segments we have in our show. We've got an exciting lineup of guests and topics, but we also have several mini reels or segments. One of them being Christian Heroes Then and Now, where we'll be highlighting several missionaries such as David Livingstone, William Tyndale, and many others. We've also got another segment called Music to My Ears. It's all about Christian music and the story behind it. One of my favorites is Fanny Crosby, who was a prolific composer but was born blind. During her life, she composed a total of 8,000 hymns. What an incredible story. Today's topic is using the iPod for good and for God. Now, if you don't know much about the iPod, I've got one here for you. And it's just a real small device that you can put in your pocket, but it's so powerful. And here's a screenshot of what comes up when you first turn on the iPod. And all these buttons open different programs or applications, which are called apps for short. And as you can see, there's so many useful apps. There's a calendar, a weather app, a clock app, a compass app. You can email people. It's just incredible what you can do with this little device. Now, one of the great ways that people use this device in church is you can use it as a Bible reader. And this is a screenshot of Olive Tree, which is actually free, and it comes in about 20 different languages and many translations as well. Now, what happens if you can't find the verse you're looking for? Well, there's an app for that too, and it's called the Concordance. And you can just look up a verse by name, such as Aaron, or you can do a New Testament or Old Testament search, etc. Now, if you're more into history, there's an app about that too. And this app is called Bible Maps, and this particular screenshot is of the conquest of Canaan. And you can see how the children of Israel went through Canaan and through the various cities, and this app tells you all about it. Now, the iPod is perfect for kids, and it also has various children's Bibles in it. And this one is called Moving Picture Bible, and it's actually for younger children. And as you can see, this is the story of Jonah and the whale, and it's actually narrated. So the children look at the picture and listen to the story being told to them. Now, what would Christian life be without music? And this app is actually an app with 600 German hymns in it. And you can search the hymns by subject, such as Weihnachtslieder, which in English would be Christmas songs. So it's just incredible how varied use this product has. Another interesting app is called the Hymn Book. And what's really neat about this app is that it contains 50 classic hymns with the words, the actual sheet music, and backing tracks. And let me explain to you how that works. Here's an example of Amazing Grace, and you can see there's the sheet music. So if you want to play it yourself on the piano, you no longer have to ruffle through a stack of books. You can go to your piano, take your iPod, and start playing this music. Now, what happens if you don't know how to play piano? Well, that's no problem. All you do is press the button on the bottom left, and a pre-recorded piano rendition of Amazing Grace will play, and you've got the words right in front of you, and you can just sing along to your heart's content. But before we go further, let's watch a mini reel. Well, I hope you enjoyed that mini reel. Let's continue talking about the iPod and the amazing way that it's being used to further God's purpose. One of the biggest uses of the iPod is downloading music, and you can just plug in some earphones, and you can listen to pretty much any music you want, anywhere, anytime. And this is an example of what you can download. It's all the music from the classic musical called The Sound of Music.